and group points with RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses, not high vibrational here beings. Man, hope everybody hearing good and everything. Let me get over here. We're gonna talk about this energy shift though. Like these recent sunspots you see in me. You can definitely see good energy and evil energy combat right now. Between the reason why is because it's happening with everybody individually, which is having everything balanced out, you know. But for you individually, it's dependent on what you're doing for yourself. So what I mean by saying this is this, right? Everybody has free will, right? Regardless of the organism you are, right? Um, of course, the regular like energy you put out and stuff, you know, it's gonna come back, you know, and all of that. That's regular stuff. But what I mean is like it's also gonna have an involvement as far as like what's coming in your more, you know. So like if if you chasing good more, you know, negative is gonna come to you because it's like negative is trying to come at you for doing good. It's trying to combat you, right? But righteousness wins. But what I mean though is like it's gonna be double for the righteousness as far as where we're at right now with this shift. You know, it's gonna be more righteousness. You know, it's coming your way. But man, I value y'all so much is happening right now. Like I can't tell y'all like y'all that was with me on the rise, yo. I know y'all seen the rise and the rise I had. The rise I had was crazy as shit, right? I know y'all seen there's a lot of shit that happened to me off the early today. But it's like put it like this. It's a lot of people that are seeing really what's happening right now, you know? And by people are seeing what's happening, people are seeing who's here. And so I don't mean just genetically, I mean energetically also, you know? And like, I do a lot for the planet, right? On a daily basis. And sometimes I go to certain places because of the ley lines within those places. You feel me? And I can feel energy on a whole different type of time. So like I'll be like, okay, and even more so with the shift right now with the magnetic field lines, a lot of the ones that snapped in, but they've been snapping for a while. Like a lot of neurons already been created. Like it be people that be talking about it like it's fresh and new because it's a lot that's happening which of the same right now. Yes, it is. But a lot that's happening that right now, let's get this straight. Like it's the rise, the pickup of what's been happening. A lot's been happening right now. It's been happening for years now. You know what I'm saying? People just catching up. This shit's been happening for years. You know, we was getting X class flares. We was getting X class flares in motherfucking 2021 and 2020. If y'all remember years back, we was getting them, and it stopped for a while, but we was already getting them. You know what I'm saying? So, and how radiation affects like cells over time. It's like, okay, you see more of the residual effects, complications happening over time. You know, as it's taking place. So if you're not aware of it, it's like this is popping up, and it's like, oh, it said that this is this, but it's really not that. You know. But okay, everything. So a lot that's happening right now. Like I said, it's been happening for years, and everything is just catching up. Right? Everybody protect your energy. Everybody protect your energy right now. You know. But shout out to everybody that's putting out good energy, not even just towards people or people that need it most. You know. Whether it be me, if you gave it to me, if you gave it to someone else randomly that you could tell that needed it, however so, you know, shout out to y'all. People that are looking past, that's a way of looking past the veil, besides just seeing the bullshit. Like you break as so-called generational curses and energy curses off of just going against, I'm gonna say right now, going against the regular, because damn near everything that's the regular is not really how it's presented. You feel me? Like for real, and it just happens to be a lot of those things. It's just connected to people of my genetic makeup, my species destruction. You know, it just happens to be, you know, I gotta have a sense of humor with this shit as I'm explaining to y'all and shit, because it's like, you know, if you get too serious with the serious, you can like really crash out when you got the type of passion that I have about the awareness of what we living in, y'all. So it's like But y'all was with me off the early though. Y'all seen that shit was crazy, right, y'all? Y'all know. Shout out to I can't even read y'all names, but like, yeah, y'all seen it. What happened to me earlier though? Y'all seen that shit. You know, since I can't really see, shout out to whoever's in here. The 14 people that came in and just came out as it glitched. The other like 17 before that, I don't even know. I don't even be paying attention to it. That's why I don't even be reading the comments, whatever. I really be reading whatever afterwards, unless like I look down and I see certain favorite people that I like and stuff like that. Like certain goddesses and stuff like that, you know? Like somebody got to tell me, or I got to ask someone to look up how to do your moderator thing. You know, shout out to the 16 people that just came in. Shout out to the 23 people that just came in. Or the shout out from that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta tell me how to fuck with the moderator and shit. Cause I don't be knowing how to mess with it. But I love y'all that's seeing truth though. Y'all know that like I said, it is a genetic change, right? But as far as people that's just seeing truth for truth, hey, y'all on their ass, man. Hey, I'm proud of y'all. That's even my hearing being serious, like, cause y'all on some, everybody that's seeing truth now, y'all on some wait a minute type energy. You feel me? Wait a minute. It's like you know, you seeing like people call out bullshit from all angles of life, all walks of life and shit, right? Regardless of genetic makeup, because you got organic people in the hood, organic people that never been in the hood. You got some white people that's here, and some white people that's over here, right. So you got people, it's people that's like all like extra more proper, right? Like how y'all are presenting the information about the bullshit, and I'm seeing, like I see, like no disrespect to him, because it's like, but because it's beautiful. I loved it. I love how y'all seeing it though, and y'all not afraid. Everyone's talking about everyone paying attention to different stuff, but just I don't think it's enough expression on just how people are standing up in social media, using it in the right manner. You feel me? About speaking about these issues, like on some like I don't give a fuck shit, even if they not saying it like that. You know, actions speak volumes, and it's a lot of people that's just speaking on certain things. Like I don't give a fuck how much y'all shadow ban me, how much pages I got made, da da da. And it's like, as much as energy positive that I put out here, right? Like I see a lot of y'all videos and whatever y'all be speaking on, even if I don't agree with everything you say, but I agree with a piece, or I agree with a lot more. Regardless, like I'm loving to see y'all speak on like the real issues that's like affecting all of us and us going forward as far as the generations. Hey, shout out, Roro, shout out Erica, shout out Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? What it is. How's y'all evening and all that? You know what I'm saying? How y'all evening and all of that? I hope everybody's Gucci. My name is RoBs in Inferno, while it burns slow. You know? For real. I'm a luminous, 9 ether, neuromelanated, carbonated. I'm telling y'all, very, very luminous. Star, cosmic being. Godly like, you know. I be feeling people when they be talking about, in relation down to their T of like the word God to Doug, right? Because like in a way, like I say gods and goddesses, I do, but the reason why, like, I'm gonna say why, like the reason why I feel people when they be saying that, not even just off the reason why they be saying that, and there's no hatred or anything, I'm just saying, but the reason why I be feeling people, because like there's multiple people that say some of the same things on that type of time, but I feel it because at the end of the day, the black woman definitely comes before me, and I'm a mutation of her. Multiple pieces of her body is in greater, more important than me, or like bigger than me. It has more of whatever greatness that is of me. Like, just her brain being bigger than my brain. Her having technically, a phallus also in her. That's crazy and stuff like her organs. Her stem cells. Like, it like for me to say God, call myself a God. I'm saying why I feel why y'all be saying this. about sometimes not to say it like that, because technically, like, the black woman is God. Technically, her XX chromosome, like, literally all life comes from her. So it's like sometimes it's like instead of calling a black man God, I will say like reflection instead, because it's like in a way like, oh, the only person I should call God should be really like the black woman. And even her, I'll call her a goddess. But it's like I'm saying that to say, so yeah, I feel when people say that, you know, in that way I understand. Enjoy. Are you Latina? Latina? Enjoy your day. My son is Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like you okay? You speak English. Your veins green like me. Your ancestors, Mayans, Aztecs, Incas. Make sure you get a lot of sun for Latino, Black people. Us organic people is good right now.
I agree. Thank you so much.
Yeah, enjoy your night. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got shout out to the you melanated beings. You know what I'm saying? I let her know like my Lord Chubby Shoots is Puerto Rican and Dominican. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out my Latino people. Hey, shout out the man. Like, okay, so earlier when I was talking to the Latino guys, earlier, right? We was chopping it up. Majority of the Latino guys, I'll be chopping up with them. They know what's up. They know. Like even all the ones when I tell you I be on chopping bops. I be chopping with everybody. Like they know what's up right now. Like everybody is low key starting to know what's up right now. And the reason why it's such a beautiful thing, because at first people was trying to make it seem like it's racism because who has a biological connection to the planet, who doesn't, who can biosynthesize that sun and who can't. It makes people so uncomfortable off the regular reality. But the beautiful thing is the sun don't care about that. You know, that's not the sun isn't looking at it because you forgot what you are as an organism, or if you're unnatural or natural. But it just shows you how crazy. It shows you the power of truth, though. You know, and it shows you even the power of truth and wickedness, because the power of truth and deception amongst lack of awareness off of being kept, you know, that's the reaction that it has, now on a lot of people, because of how much it's been forgot, because of how much it's been hidden, but really in plain sight, but said as if like, or showed as if like it's not really what it is. So like, it makes me so blown, because like I see all the effects from like a collective majority standpoint of how the truth makes a lot of people feel. But then, like I said, it's a lot of people that know what's what also. Like y'all saw, well, y'all didn't see, but it was a Latina woman that I walked past, and I said that to her from just respecting her divinity, from having a biological connection to your planet, and she understood why I was saying it. She actually was I was not to say I'm ignorant, but saying this because some of them, even in this area, don't speak English that well. So I wasn't trying to disrespect her and kind of speak to her, but she was able to speak English fully, and she started speaking fully, and she understood everything what I was saying to her and everything. Briefly as I was walking by her, and like I said, like neuromelanated or you melanated, organic people, all organic people, low key are starting to know what's up right now. So it's a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful to meet people and just have awareness to spread positivity amongst even attacks that's on me before I so-called or would have been in like the worst of it to feel that level of it. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying, like before a so-called black person or organic person could ever be homeless or deal with poverty. But say if their mom and dad isn't even of that, or they can't see it from that standpoint because they're under their wing or whatever, until they can, like it's already set up for you to fail, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's like I just look at it like from like a bittersweetness, because I just know the way I can see everything how it's set up. even as it's crashing, and it's like it's a lot of the last of stuff that I'm seeing as it's crashing. Even now where we're at, that I've seen amongst like a lot of people just in just regular personality traits. You know, that because of certain stuff that already took place and that's happening or what's happening now, which is like common sense of somewhat of what it looks like going forward. It's like I just see the awareness on people. That's one of the main things that I notice. You know, even if I would be wrong as far as my discernment around it. Even so say if this person isn't scared. Say everybody isn't scared. Everybody that's scared isn't. It's not everyone's scared. It's not that everyone's mad. It's not that everyone's in fear. But one thing that's certain, everyone knows it's something that's about to happen. It's an anticipation that everyone feels about something, and whatever that is that's happening. Whatever side for this side or that side that you fit on of that, it's a change that's happening forever. Meaning, like going forward, however it is even now, as much as it's changed, it's never even going to be like this again. You get what I'm saying? Not even like this. And I'm just very grateful. I'm very grateful for everything. I realize like it's just going forward, the main things, and even with me saying it, and you really have a soft heart, a light heart, that really understand what I'm saying this without like attached feelings. If you aren't me, I'm saying, you know. But what that thing is, I'm saying is like I'm just grateful to really come from the black woman, you know. If I wouldn't have been a black woman myself, like going forward, it seems like that's the main things that like I'm really like just like grateful for, and that it can't be taken from me, you know. And I say the same thing for even like a Latino person, Latino man, be grateful that you come from a Latina woman, like just it just seems like the most important things is all the things that's been being ignored or not known about at all. It just fits one of those categories, both of anything, you know. And those things that fit in those categories is like your genetics, you know, our children, all children, you know, our children, and literally and the sun, you know. Or say weather anomalies, changes taking place on the planet. It's like the most important stuff. So I'm just very grateful, and I just want a lot to change, but I'm very grateful, and I'm just trying to be the best man I can be around all of this. But this shit has taught me a lot, though, y'all. It really has. It's taught me. It's taught me a lot, from a lot of different angles. But I know that I'm the person that have to go through it, though, because even a lot of people, other people, if they went through what I went through, right, they wouldn't have got what I've gotten out of what I went through the way I did. And that's the same thing for like a lot of people with a lot of different things, you know. That's nothing spectacular, but I'm just pointing out, you know, because it's a difference in it, and it's a difference for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's very, 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 very important. And yeah, like I'm just happy to see everything take place, y'all. I'm very, very grateful, very, very happy. I'm not at words, because it's like I can just feel it so strongly, just everything different, you know. That's why it's like it be seeming like I be like, I'm not gonna say futuristic, but it just seems crazy as shit how like I just be somewhere else with it, you know, even in something that's causing like pain or something, how it's set forward, right? Why it could be seeming like that, because, you know, I'm just prepared, you know, from a standpoint of already seeing how stuff is and knowing what it's gonna be like, you know. And, I value y'all though. You know, I really do. I really value y'all. I'm tapping with y'all, man. It's a weird point to RoBs Inferno while it burns. So shout out to my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational hearing beings. You know what the fuck it is.